Things should be working, right? I haven't been here in a while because I was sick. I either had noro or like some type of food poisoning. And I don't want to say it was food poisoning because I like to believe my stomach is stronger than that. Also, like, I don't think it was. I've had food poisoning before. It didn't feel like food poisoning. It felt a lot like flu or some type of virus or whatever else. New Babe Plus, Ghost of the Babe. Let's do New Game Classic. I've never played this game before, but I feel like it. I feel like I woke up today and I thought to myself, I want to ram my head against a metaphorical wall or a physical or wall. Literal. Doesn't really matter. You're gonna get that bait, right? Okay, it's just platforming. There's angles to it. Okay, okay, okay. There's like a peak. There's a zenith. All right, so I have to go that way. The Red Crown Woods. Some bouncing involved. There's no sliding, which is nice. What's up here? There's more. I have to go like a little. This seems like the first hurdle. Yes. So I can't just fully charge all the time. I see. Okay, okay, okay. That first part, how would I do it? I think I only have to hold for a little bit. As opposed to just like full sending it. I don't like how I can't change. Not change, but what's the word I'm looking for? Redirect my trajectory midair. Okay, I can't do that also. I caught a fairy the other day. Excellent, good for you. Who is this guy? Why is he like here on the beginning of my quest? Makes no sense. Don't hold all the way. That was depressing. That was also depressing. I feel like this is going to be happening a lot. Not too much. Not too much. Oh, that was close. Position myself well. I cannot lose. What can I do? I think it's just a... It was a tap. I think if I have to get to the edge and I tap... I think that should be how it is, right? Is there sure some moral about progress in here? Hold on, fuck. I see, so he's an old man deluded by his visions, his hallucinations of past victory. Oish. There. We can go left or right. Probably safer. There's some bounce. The main reason I bought this game was because it was like $4 on Steam, to be quite honest. It was a good deal, no? It was like 66% off. There. How many screens are there? There can't be that many, right? There can't possibly be that many screens. This game actually kind of reminds me of AC Tower from back in the day. I remember it was installed in like all the elementary school computers. It was like, fuck. There was Icy Tower. There was also some like painting feature. Painting some art program on all the computers at the elementary school as well. And I would just play on that because you can make like weird sound effects. So the brush made like weird sound effects. Why? Don't know. I feel kind of stupid playing them. Not there. I have to charge the jump first and then aim it, I guess. I can't do it like a running start. Here. Up. There's like pseudo fog of war, honestly, in this. I can't full charge there. There's 1, 2. 1, 2. It's like a little more than a second is full charge, I guess. I think it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Just a little bit. Is this what it's like to be like bad at things? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know for sure. Here. I keep overshooting that one. Maybe I should start further back. The sanity is slowly going. Surely, slowly and surely. If I start here, does it matter? No. If I start all the way back, I cannot lose. Just jump all the way at the edge. Hold it for a little bit longer than a second, I guess. There. There. If I start back, I have a little more leeway. Well, at least I'm getting practice. You either win or you learn, as the saying goes. Held too long. Yeah, I agree. The janky ass controls are. I guess it's not janky. I'm just not used to it. I'm just not used to it. Just not used to it. I keep telling myself I'm just not used to it, even if I end up beating the entire game. All right. This is the first part. I think here I can charge it and it doesn't matter because I have this buffer. Right, and then if I stand back here, I can just full charge and not think. It's up here, full charge, I can hit again. Right, and then here. Surely. Maybe I should just play League of Legends. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I've never thought that before in my life. Here. Yes. Here. Is this what it feels like to be depressed? To try so hard and to fail at every roadblock, to fall short. Oh. There must be something wrong with me, no? I must be ill. Oh. Alright, concentrate. Hopefully by saying concentrate actually like makes me perform better. Charge. Oh, here? I can't really overshoot it. Yes, yes. This is This is my personal Vietnam. This little section, this little jump with the ceiling that I can't seem to bypass. This is Vietnam. I'm America, I guess. Let me. Are there any other buttons I can use? Okay, that was just dumb. I shouldn't have done that. We all have our crosses to bear. Being bad at video games is mine. For sure. Oh, do I have to charge it longer? Charge it shorter? Maybe I held it too long. I think I held it too long because I don't think I'm supposed to. My head's supposed to scrape the top there. If this gets too terrible, I can always just go back to grinding Temporos and RuneScape. Oh. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. You know, that always irked me. In the Nolan trilogy of Batman films, Bruce Wayne is like a multi-billionaire, one of the most powerful people in the world, and like for sure the most powerful person in Gotham. He's already investing like a shit ton of money into military technology for like his Batman costume, right? He has like the military grades weapons and the military grade vehicles. Why does he speak in the grovelly voice? Does he not have like the foresight or like the thought to just buy a voice changer, a high-end expensive voice changer, and just change his voice? Because for sure there's gonna be like one goon that he beats up, one henchman or something, and the henchman's gonna be like, wait a minute, Batman just sounds like if Bruce Wayne just spoke really low and had like a cold or something, no? I'm not crazy, right? And even if nobody takes the the guy seriously, he's still gonna have that thought in the back of the head. Did Bruce Wayne just beat the shit out of me and like completely overthrow a criminal empire? No? I feel like at some point, either Alfred or Morgan Freeman's character or who else was there? Catwoman in the third one should have just been like, yeah, Bruce, you need to get a voice changer. You're gonna get doxxed and you're gonna get Batman's gonna get doxxed. No? It seems like the only logical thing. You're already investing all this money to like have high-end fancy gear. Get a voice changer, man. You won't strain your vocal cords that way too. Just the slightest amount of forethought. I was close there. I was close there too. I'm gonna go. It's ogre. Oh, sigh of relief. Right here. Can I skip the block there? I think maybe I can skip it. That way I can think less. Can I skip it if I just go all the way at the edge there? Okay, I can. Nice. Alright. All the way at the edge. Boulder skip, we'll call it. I mean, it's not really a boulder, though. I just walked off. I'm just suicidal, I guess. I don't feel the desire to blow my brains out yet. I feel a slight amount of frustration, but that comes with the learning curve. But I guess this is like, I guess I can't be too mad at myself if it's genuinely a skill issue. I just have to acquire more skill, and the only way to acquire more skill is to play more, you know? Is it a precise timing thing, or am I just dumb? Maybe I should wipe the sweat off my hands, my clammy ass hands. Not like clammy ass hands, like my butt is clammy, but like I have butts for hands, but... Oh, all right. What do you think? Hold. I'm killing myself tonight. Right, never mind, I'm not. Or Barack. Here, hold. Hold too long. I can skip this. Is this what separates the jump peasants from the jump kings? This section. Oh, I made it. Why am I trying to rush it? I think maybe I'd be able to bounce just a little bit there. Never mind. Never mind. No, I can't go that way. I'm gonna hit my head on the roof. I'll do long. Like, fine timing that I have to make. There. There. And overshoot there. I need to be here first. Be here. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, is this a checkpoint? There are no checkpoints, right? Oh, that was not it. The bird fooled me. There was a knife in the safe place just above the tree. Why does that feel like a lie? Give me the vision of false hope just to take it away. I get past the tree, and I start back at the bottom. It was all a dream. There has to be some amount. In the suffering, I will find joy. But I guess if I didn't want to feel the suffering in the first place, I just would not play the game. So really, like, the only reason I play this game then is to suffer, and that's supposed to be part of the enjoyment, philosophically speaking. I don't know. That was stupid. I'll admit. I can admit to my few flaws, my few faults. That was imprecise, sloppy. I'm getting a little more consistent. I'm consistently falling flat on my face. I'm consistently... think. What is there to do? How can I do this? Here. Up. Side. Side. I made a mistake. I made another mistake. Wait. Yes, I can skip here. No need to rush it. No need to rush it whatsoever. No need to rush. The joy is in the playing, not in the finishing. The joy is in the process. Well, I have to start the edge here. Forgot. The joy is in the playing. The only meaningfulness in this game was... Ooh, this one's iffy. There. That was actually a pretty good jump. I'm proud of that one. Right, that was close. Eh. There's this weird tree section. I don't know what's collisionable and what's not. Is this supposed to be like the Dark Souls of platformers? I saw on the Steam page that like psychological horror as a tag. Actually, let me check. Is this still psychological horror on the tag? Oh, special offers. Wait, what special offer was that? Is Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Jump King. It does have psychological horror as one of the tags. Wait, is Hello Kitty? No, I don't know why. That game is $40. I would play it if it were free. Well, maybe not free, but if it were cheaper, I would buy it. It seems fun. Cozy. I'm in my cozy gaming arc. I'm in my 2 arcs. Old school RuneScape, cozy gaming, and what is it? There's a 3rd arc in there somewhere. I don't know. Precision platformers. Let me see what's up here. The fuck? Okay, so there's like some type... Can I get up there? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? But there is a way up, right? There has to be. There can't not be a way up, you know? A matter of... Oh, that's the way up. And then what? There's a notch there. There's a notch over... Can you see my cursor, actually? No, but no, you can't. There's no cursor. I was going to, like, wave it around and circle the left-hand side because there's a notch on the left-hand side. Does the notch on the left... Is that... Oh, no. Okay. Well, that was depressing. The mistakes compound. They compound me in the ass is what they compound on. I mean, I wasn't really that far in the grand scheme of things, so falling a short distance is of no consequence. And then if I get higher up, what I'll tell myself when I fall all the way back to the beginning is if I can get back up there, I can... if I got back up there once, I just have to repeat the exact same things I did before. You know? If I fall a short distance, it's all recoverable quite easily. If I fall a long distance, I got there once, I can get there again. If I fall a medium distance, if I fall a medium distance, though, 0 recourse. I have no idea what I'm going to tell myself to cope. Maybe, like, what I can cope with is, the sun will come out tomorrow. Pretty sure that's a song from Annie, that musical about the orphan. There's actually a lot of musicals about orphans. There's what, like, Oliver Twist, even though that was a Dickens book first. Oliver. What else is there? Annie. Why are so many musical characters orphans? Why does, like, the whole idea of fiction just... Fuck. Why do every fictional protagonist just have no parents? Or if they do have parents, like, it's a major plot point that they're bad. You know? Fuck. What else can I do here? Maybe I wasn't meant to be the Jump King. Maybe I didn't get the jump mandate of Jump Heaven in order to rule the Jump Land. Maybe I was meant to be a Jump Serf. A Jump Peasant. A Jump... Or some other ones? A Jump... I wasn't meant to be part of the Jump aristocracy. We're so back. I take back all the Doom posting. Let the Doom posting commence. Mistake after mistake after mistake. I have to move myself into alignment with the stars and the moon in order to ascend to heaven and godhood. I will win back the imperial mandate. Oh no, it was the mandate of heaven. The crop shall grow well. That's the wrong crops I'm growing. Oh, I feel so dumb. Everything. Surely. No way people are stuck on this first section for as long as I am, right? At the very least, if I'm going to be bad at this game, can I be like the absolute worst that there ever was? I hate my life. Alright. This way. This way. Into Boulder Skip. Here. Yes. Yes. No, that was not what I wanted to happen. Quite the opposite, in fact. Go this way. This way. It's like a quick press. I think I'm mastering the art of it. Interesting. Not interesting. More practice, more practice. All right. I see. Back to here we are. Be here. Not the worst. Held too long, held way too long. Just skip. Mistake analysis is a key part to growth. It's just the fact that I have to not repeat the mistake. Oh. Barely missed it. That's okay though. Oh, hands are sweating. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. I'm spaghetti. Eminem really was cooking when he came up with those lines, though. No. Oh. On the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting. There. Yes, yes, yes. This is only like the second stage. Why am I sweating about this? What is wrong with me today? You know, there used to be some comfy bossa nova music, like a bossa nova playlist I can go. I need like music to vibe. Is that just me? If I were playing this on my own thing, I would just put on like random musical music, Broadway music. Oh no, I would just play that. But I don't want to get like copyright struck, you know? Fuck. So I'm not gonna. Okay, so I can go too far. Science can go too far. Start here. Jump. Just turn the corner. Just turn the corner. Here. Not there. There. Surely. All right. Not all the way down, at least. I see they do have this cleverly thought out plan, though. Too long. Too long again. Not far enough to the left. This really, I know I've never played a Dark Souls game, but this really is just the Dark Souls of platformers, though, no? You can't adjust any movement in air, it's all just from the ground. How precise can you be with your trajectory, or your aim, and your power prediction? And the button presses, too. The precise button presses. Go this way. We have to go, well... This is the face of depression. I mean, not the worst thing ever, though. This truly is... It can't just be this, right? Here? I hate living. A typo? Why you should continue? Did you forget about the already? If I just stay here, will he give me more encouragement? Wonder. I wonder. I hope he does. It would be nice. It would be fantastic, as some may say. Do I get any encouragement from this guy? Or am I just like sitting here, face on the ground, face planting? I'm going to beat this game. I spent $4 whole on this game. That's like the price of... What could you buy with $4 actually? You could buy like maybe a bag of candy. You could buy a singular... You can't really buy a sandwich. I think maybe if you go to McDonald's, they probably have... actually, no. They have value menu items. I forgot about that. They sell the Wendy's 4 for $4. You could buy that for $4. The Wendy's 4 for $4, I will maintain, was the best fast food deal in existence. It was quality with the sandwich. Great bargain, too, because now it's like a $5 biggie bag. You're paying a whole extra dollar. And the sandwich isn't even that much of an upgrade. It's like the smallest upgrade in the world. I think instead of... They just expand the sandwich selection. You know, if I start losing it, I might just start blaming my keyboard. That one, that was a keyboard error. I pressed just spacebar, didn't register. All right. Jump back up. All right. Oh, almost fell. Almost fell. I have to like loop myself in there. Not loop. Not lube. Loop myself. There. 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 And there's like... That was a good jump. Good jump. That was not a good jump. That was not a good jump either. Oh, I think there's like a slight decline from the green step to the inside the tree step. So I can afford to be a little bit riskier. How many hours is this game actually? How long to beat Jump King? Is for sure going to be a speedrun? It's like 2 minutes or whatever. Main story, 10 hours and 56 minutes. There's 10 hours. There's a 102-hour completionist. What the fuck? Based off of 14 polls. What the fuck? 102 hours. That can't be right. That's absurd. That's like actual masochism of just playing this game. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? Why do we fall, Master Wayne? Alright, there. Aldo. To live is to suffer. What was the saying? To live is to suffer. To exist is to find meaning in the suffering. Something like that. Something sounding vaguely poetic and philosophical. The long presses. Edge, edge, jump. Good. Twist, turn, array. What is it? I will. I will succeed. I will succeed. I will succeed. I have the what is it? All right. It won't take me an hour, right? It won't take me an hour to just like get out of this first section, right? I'm good enough at adapting, like understanding things to such an extent where it won't take me an hour? Surely. Apparently not. Way too long. I am holding that thing down like it's a person I'm trying to drown. Don't ask me how I know what it's like to drown somebody. I swear to God. The jump before that one just like gaslights me to do a short press instead of a long press, but it should be a slightly longer press. Just ever so slight. There. This truly is the world's first. The world. I don't know what I'm going to say. I think I'd rather be sick again, no? This is kind of making me sick in the head, and I'd rather be sick of body than sick of mind. Well, I'm already sick in the mind too, but like. Oh, Lord. This one's really testing my will to live. I suppose I always could just put it down, but I don't want to let myself get defeated by a combination of ones and zeros on the internet. That'd be a true embarrassment. To just let yourself be overcome and conquered by some pixels on a screen. I'd like to think of myself, if I'm not like some amazing warrior, I think I have enough mental fortitude and self-respect to not let myself get beat by a bunch of ones and zeros on the internet. There. Just the smallest jump. Just the smallest. It's the minimum dose of cyanide that will kill me. Looking it up for research purposes, of course. Has nothing to do with like the state of playing this game. What's the smallest caliber bullet that will pierce my skull? I feel like I'm banging my head against the wall, no? There's some amount of ricochet. I can use here. The wall's winning. The competition to see what breaks first, my will to live or the wall. The wall is winning. Hate it. There, yes. Yes. Edged. Edge once more. I feel like I'm on the brink of tears and not in a good way. Not like I just witnessed some emotionally moving piece of art, but more like I'm becoming an emotionally moved piece of fart. The patience is being tested. The patience is really being tested. Truly, horribly being tested. There. There. Up. Yes. There I can hold for as long as I want. If I jump too high, I hit my head. What I have to do, jump just high enough. I jumped too high. Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, I believed myself immune from the perils of the earth and ascended, hit with the deceit, with the conceit of my arrogance, with the brick of my arrogance. Ugh. I thought I held for just long enough, but I guess I didn't hold long enough. No, I held too long there. That's why I hit my head on the wall. Then I fell down back to earth, a puny mortal once more. Here, if I long press, the longest press. Right. That one's okay. Mistakes are permissible. Not that one, though. That's not a mistake I would like to permit again. Never, never. This is Jump King. It's the skin, though. The Fall Guy skin, you know? Why do you think it's all pixely and granulated as opposed to the nice smooth models of Fall Guys? Well, there are two sides of the same coin. You can't play Fall Guys without also playing Jump King. Or you can't play Jump King without also playing Fall Guys. Look. For every jump you take, you also fall back down to the earth. So technically, you can play both at the same time. Right? They're inseparable. It's like flipping a coin. I'm jumping to a lot of conclusions. Honestly, I might want to jump out a window after this one. I've been here for what, like an hour almost? 40-ish minutes? A lot of falling. I shouldn't be falling here, no? Right. This feels like one of those like Buddhist temple Zen exercises where they just, I don't know. It feels like if I can finish this, I can ascend to nirvana. I can achieve Buddhahood. There could be nothing in the world that would scathe my mind or damage me in any way. I would be invulnerable. Surely. Why did I do that? All right, what's he going? What advice? You should just give up. No, wait. I will believe you will make it. Why does he end his sentences with heh 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 heh? He's got to have some amount of... Does he believe in me? Does he want me to give up? I'm getting mixed messages from this guy. All right. Here, yes. I can go here, skip. I think if I actually think about what I'm doing, I'll get further. But thinking is hard, man. I think. I don't want to think. All right. There. Perfectly coordinated. How long do I hold this for? Not long enough. Too long. Do they really gotta animate him like falling flat on his face every single time? That's just cruel from the game devs, no? Incomprehensibly cruel. Why did I hold it for that long there? What am I doing? If I can't be the best, then maybe I can be the worst. But on the other hand, every jump I take brings me closer to the top. It also brings me closer to just falling and losing it all. Would it not be better to just find a place to stop? Here? Here, yes, okay. This is all good. This section I can kind of understand. This section is understandable. And this section was not understandable. Maybe the old man at the bottom was right. Maybe I'll never be the jump king. It kind of reminds me of like, what was it? That old platformer. Was it an old platformer? I don't know. There was some game back in like 2010s. Like I Want to Be the Guy. It was insanely difficult or whatever. And spawned like clones. There's like I Want to Be the Bushi or Bashi or whatever. Similar, even though that one's like a shooter as well. Similar ideas. Making a very hard, annoying game. This jump is going to be the death of me. Oh. Do people speedrun this game? What kind of masochist would do that, though? There's people who speedrun getting over it, but I can... Actually, no, I don't understand that as also. What am I doing? This potion from a merchant. What is he going to say about it? Can he... Oh. Special powers. Do I ever figure out who this guy is? I'm less interested by the babe at the top and more interested in, like, the lore of this old man at the bottom. Why is he here? And why is he keeping us company and giving us either words of encouragement or words of just telling us to give up? Who is he? What's his backstory? Maybe he's the babe all along. Maybe the real babe was the friends we made along the way. What a nice message that would be. Would it be thematic? No idea. I don't even know if this game has... I don't even know if this game has any story. It could have story. Is there a purpose to this man? To this king of ours that we've become? Why can he jump so high? Why can't he alter his path mid-jump like other RPG characters? Why can't he be cool like that? Why did I do that? Old. I have to think about what comes next. What comes next is this. Here. Take it. That jump will kill me. Right. How long should I hold this for? Let me think. Image training. 1.5 seconds. No, that's way too long. 1.2 seconds. 0.6. 0.6 is too short. I know I have to be up here at least. Right. All right. Okay. Not the easy part, but the part that I kind of understand. Never mind, I don't understand it at all. I will not lose my composure. I will not be tilted by a video game. I refuse. I refuse to have my spirit dominated by a game meant to make me mad. I will not allow it to fulfill its dark goal. I the worst Jump King player in the world? Jump King? It's a low red. I'm doing alright. It is an hour. And I can't get past this first section. This first section is driving me a little insane. A little crazy. Slow and steady. No. That is antithetical to, like, how my brain works. Slow and steady, contrary to popular belief, slow and steady does not win races because the whole point of the race is to go as fast as you can. So I don't know what strategy the tortoise is employing when he raced the hare or how much he paid the hare off, but slow and steady does not win races. When did you say it was a race? I inferred it. Because the other part of that saying is slow and steady wins the race, right? I'm racing myself. I have a ghost of myself in my head that I'm racing at all times. I have to outrun the ghost in my head, otherwise I die and the ghost gets possession of my body. All right. Surely. Fuck. Is this the longest amount of time anyone spent on the first section? While genuinely trying. I think. Alright. Alright, didn't fall all the way down. That's a start. Oh, I remember the actor who played Alfred in Nolan's Batman movies, Michael Caine. I have him every time I fall down. I have Michael Caine as Alfred in my head. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? In his like in his old man British accent with his old man British clothes with his old man butler British stuff. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? And then who is it? Christian Bale as Batman, so we can learn to pick ourselves back up. I'm really good at picking myself back up. Maybe I should rename this to Fall King. To pick yourself back up, King. There's for sure a moral here. Maybe it's about, like, the inevitability of victory given enough persistence. Maybe that's the moral to be taken away, right? If we look at this game as a metaphor for, like, the plight of the human spirit, maybe this is some dude's metaphorical self and he's in a pit of depression, then we can take this entire game's theme to be one of hope and joy. I'm probably onto something. I want to shoot myself. Just kidding, I don't. That would be very painful. Honestly, they don't make movies like the Batman trilogy anymore. It makes me so sad. Isn't Christopher Nolan making like an Odysseus movie, actually? I still maintain that Christopher Nolan's best movie was Interstellar. I didn't watch Tenet. I have no idea what Tenet was about. Apparently they are like living backwards in time or something. But it just seems so confusing. Or at least I heard it was really confusing. I don't actually know if it was. Whereas Interstellar, there's a lot of science shit. But it's not really a science movie. It's a movie about, like, love, I guess, Interstellar is. It's set to the backdrop of, like, black holes and wormholes and time dilation, space. But it's not really a sci-fi movie. It just has sci-fi elements in it in order to tell the story that it wants to tell, you know? So this is the part that I have never passed before, because I always tend to jump too high, because I think I need more lift than I actually do. How much lift do I need, though? I don't know. If I jump too high, I hit my head on the ceiling. Is there a way to, like, bounce off to ricochet? have to chug my tea. Spill it all over myself. All right. The raven up there too. Some manner of bird. Oh. Breathe in, breathe out. What would Naruto? What would Naruto do? What would he do? What would Goku do in this situation? Not that, probably. Oh, I held my spacebar too long. Oops. Oh, I didn't hold my spacebar long enough. Look up some motivational quotes about getting through hard times. I'm gonna read one every time. Motivational quotes about getting through hard times. I'm just gonna read one every time I fall. Let's look for a short. Why are all these quotes so long? What the fuck? Why are they always okay? Well, that one's a prayer. That's just not a quote. Life isn't about getting and having. It's about giving and being. That doesn't inspire me at all. I kind of want to give up and be out of the game. All right. There's also the sound effect. They feel so mean to this poor little Jump King guy. He's just a little guy, and every time he falls flat on his face with the comedic sound effect. He has no respect. No, he doesn't get any dignity for anyone else. Well, if I were the Jump King, what would I do? Why does the Jump King jump? What makes him jump? Is it the promise of the babe at the top? Is this some commentary about how given some idea of like romance that a man will do anything? Is this the commentary of the game? Why does he jump? Why does he torture himself so? Is this a parable about the sexualization, the what's it called? The idolization of sex that in modern society? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just a game about jumping and being the king. You'd think someone whose name was like Jump King would be better at jumping more precisely. But maybe he's not the Jump King yet. He's just like a Jump Knight. And then it's really the story of how he becomes the Jump King by reaching the top. The spitball in here, though. Maybe he wants to be like the Jump Kage, which is like the Hokage, but for jumping. I can go this way. And this way. That way. That way. That way. Alright. Sullen. The lack of music is also really driving home the serenity and the what's it? What not necessarily the listlessness, but the it makes no attempt to build atmosphere through sound or through music. It's all just visuals, the crickets in the background. You are truly alone in this forest, in this tree. You yourself and all your failures. It'd be funny if you after you beat the game they show you like every single location you fell, an entire map of like where you've fallen, how many times you've fallen, how much time spent in each section. I would have spent too long in this singular section of like the beginning portion. Shibal. I broke my Korean Duolingo streak. I got sick. I couldn't do my Duolingo while I was sick. So I don't know. I still don't know if it was a stomach bug or norovirus or a flu, but it was not pretty. I'll tell you that much. It felt terrible. Yeah, it probably looked even worse to others. I didn't eat for like 48 hours. I just laid in bed and slept. Honestly, kind of ideal scenario. If I weren't sick, I would lay in bed and sleep for 48 hours more often, with, of course, the inclusion of eating. But unfortunately, not a permissible activity in modern society. Right. Here. Here. There can be nowhere to go. I never hit my head on that ceiling before. That's a new thing I did at least. You know, at least I fell in a new way this time. I've fallen in the same way 100 times, and I've fallen in that new way just the once. I'd rather make new mistakes than repeat old mistakes. I think that's a good motto to live by. Not that I really live by any mottos. Can I go there, actually? Wait, can I jump there? I can. This changes everything. I know exactly what I must do now. Then... Alright, this changes everything. This makes me want to die. This has rejuvenated my will to live. Just a smidge. Just a smidgen. That's the second time I've made that mistake again. I need a sweat towel. Holy shit, my hands are so sweaty and clammy. Like, get a sweat towel. I gotta go shop on Amazon. I also need to buy more melatonin. Actually, let me do that now. No, I won't do that now. I'll do that later. I'll buy my melatonin later. I need my sleep aids. My sleep schedule's all fucked up again. I'm running on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every day. I don't even get a nap. The afternoon nap is so underrated. You could even say that the afternoon nap is slept on. But oh, all right. This section is a full charge, and then not quite. Wait. I have to start experiencing time in like microseconds in order to properly time my button pushes. These are very imprecise. My mental fortitude is stronger than is good for me. I'll ram my head against this wall until the wall breaks, or until I break. Who will break first? Probably me. Right. This must be what depression feels like. Go all the way over here. Yeah, I think that saved me. I think if I went any more to the left, I would have fallen. Alright, not the wart. That was pretty bad. All the way here. Right. Jump into the tree. Hop, hop, hop. Hop. Long hop over. I'm planning it all out. I have the vision in my head. Was it see it, feel it, trust it? I think that's like a golf thing, actually, or like a religion thing. I don't know. Oh. Ooh, that was pretty anticlimactic. Hmm. There's for sure. There's a good way to time my button presses so I can like kind of understand how they're working. There. Not there. At least I can like full hop here and here. Make it a little bit simpler. Okay, okay. I'm making the same mistake over and over again. Full hop. Full hop. Lock in. Well, I locked in for a second. Wasn't pretty. Neither was that, actually. I actually jump from here to the thing up, one up there. Oh, I can. That makes a lot of things easier then. Go side, side. Then I have to go jump up. There. There. Start here. Okay, I can't start. Oh, I can start there because I barely missed it. Barely missing it means that I think I can do it. Just have to be a little bit better. That one was, it's okay. All right. Up, up, up. Little finagle. Maybe I can skip. Maybe I can skip. Okay, never mind. Back up. Jump. Is there an award for just like being the worst ever at this game? If I spend enough time in this first section, will Steam give me a nice, cool Steam achievement? If can I be compensated for my failures in a meaningful way? I would like my participation trophy. No, no compensation. The same mistake for, I think that was the 7th time. I'm not really counting though. Too high of a jump. Is this what it's like? Terrible. Right. Skip that. think I have to just go barely. Barely again. Okay. I got to it. That's a new PB. That's a new PR. Like the edge of the last step. That's a new personal record for me. Which just means there's that much more to fall from when I eventually do make it all the way to the top. Not that it's daunting to me or anything. I always think happy thoughts. Think positively. Nothing can go wrong. Except for everything, actually. Nothing can go wrong except for a lot of things. We'll pretend a lot of the bad things won't happen then. That's probably a good idea. Wait, I can just skip. 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 Alright, that was kind of dumb. Okay, maybe. Okay, so if I hit my head on the ceiling, that means I'm jumping too high, but it's a slight decline, so maybe I can jump a little bit less and still get in. Oopsies, never mind. I think I can do this. Seeing is believing, and I can see myself winning in my head. I think I truly believe that I can win. Maybe that's just what they call delusion, though. But like, if you can manifest hard enough, then you can delude yourself into doing anything. Hopefully, copious amounts of coping. There. There. Oh. Take it slow, take it slow. Slow and steady may not win the race, but I think most of the time slow and steady will at least finish the race, even if it doesn't win it. Here. Not there. Here. Right there. Jump all the way over. Full hop. Full hop. Partial send. Partial send. Send. What comes up here, though? This is new stuff. The colossal drain. I made it. I made it out of the forest. It took an hour, but I made it. This is exciting. Surely I don't fall all the way back down to the beginning, right? There seems to be a little bit of a safety net. A little bit of a safety net. I am really stupid. I reached as high as I've ever been before. I think I'm starting to get a handle on it. The handle. Bit of the controls. See. Is there anything I can skip here? I don't think so. High, high. There. Just barely. So this is going to be about controlled jumping. Maybe I can have to bounce myself. The bounce worked. That one didn't work. There's a bounce I have to coordinate. Oh no, not again. Oh no, not again. Right. Up. Left. There. The more I fall, the harder I get. I mean, the harder my resolve gets. That sounded weird. Oh. Can I do this? I think I can. Yeah, I keep getting I can skip this part and just jump straight up to the middle section. Okay. Okay. This way. Yes, yes, yes. This seems to be working. I'll hold it for longer. I thought I max held there, though. Up. Up. Okay. Can I ricochet myself off there to get over to the other one? Oh, that was dumb. Don't ricochet yourself. Don't. Lessons learned. Oh, God, my hands are so sweaty. Oh. How do I do this? Does he have any idle animations? I think he does have that. That's kind of cute. They gave him falling animations, they gave him idle animations, but he always just falls flat on his face. His gods were merciful, but not that merciful. How did I fall there? This feels as though I'm going to bemoan my stupidity. Too high, too high. Here, yes. Concentrate. Focus. Shival. Okay. This can't be... Oh, this game takes a lot more concentration than I thought it would, honestly. I thought it'd be a nice little, not mindless, but somewhat brainless activity. But it feels like I have to concentrate every single step of the way in order to make sure my button presses are super precise. Because I can't really talk and do anything else at the same time here. It's a little unfortunate. Maybe that's just like me lacking the brain power too. Which is fair. Not a ton of things going on up there. But it still just feels like I should be able to not cruise, but autopilot a little bit more. Or at least I didn't think I'd have this much difficulty. It's like every single jump is super important. Super high stakes. Right, right. That was like one long. One wrong lapse in judgment, and suddenly I'm just falling all the way back down to the beginning. One misjudging, one slow misjudge of the position of the button press. I fall all the way down. I've jumped too far, or I haven't jumped enough. Okay, back to the beginning. And here I have to like bang my head against the wall like that, like so. Alright. Farthest I've made it, new PR. Can I? Okay, that doesn't do anything if I touch it. I think there's some amount of sliding going on. That was unfortunate. This first jump is tricky. Well, that's not how to do it, at least. That's also not how to do it. Okay. I made a lot of progress, at least. I made it all the way the farthest I've ever been. Which isn't, like, the most things ever, but... see if I can still do it. Never mind. I have never learned anything from this playing this. Go here. Jump over it. See, what I appreciate about Getting Over It versus this game is in Getting Over It, you have Bennett Foddy to continuously give you some amount of motivation, some background narration while playing. But here is just like absolute silence. You're left alone with your thoughts, inadequacy, and misery. And in this case, I guess it's more of a psychological horror. I think Getting Over It also has like a psychological horror tag, now that I think about it. If I remember correctly, at least. I could be remembering miscorrectly. Happens all the time. At least this section I'm quite practiced with. Up. 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 It appears the game does not believe I have suffered enough. Don't have to alternate. Go, go, go. Then back to here in this... what would be the best way? Can I go like here? Oh, that's bad. That was bad. Alright. I have to like get a weird parabolic arc going on there in order to make it up. There. Held for too long. Oh. I can do it. There. Alright. Here's the sections where I could full jump. Held for too long once more. Just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Yeah, that one was way too long. I guess it's just muscle memory now. My practicing of bad habits is making it permanent that I'm never going to be able to complete the game. Let's see. Can it be possible? Can it be done? I'm gonna have to watch someone speedrun this game. I am actually super curious what a speedrun would look like now. Is it just like 100% perfect jumps all the way up? Do they just have they just mastered the art of being precise? An art I have never accomplished, I have never learned before in my life. It seems like that's the only way to be able to speedrun this game. I don't think there's any type of like glitch or exploit. Or like, even if there was some type of glitch or exploit, doesn't seem super practical. To live is to suffer. The more I embrace that truth, the less it'll hurt when I inevitably lose it all. Why did I hold it that long there? Some of my decision making are super questionable. Back here, yes. Every decision should have some type of purpose. Excellent. There. 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 Why did I jump off? Is this really my subconscious urge to just run off a building? I was not so much subconscious if I actually verbalize it. I guess it could still be subconscious if it's unintentionally revealed to me, even if I do verbalize it. I was too far, yeah. The moment I let go, I knew I was too far. Alright. Well, it's not as depressing, at least. That's depressing. Not as. A lot of face palming going on today. A lot. The Jump King. Why is his armor blue? What is it made out of? How does he jump so high with such heavy plate mail? How can he do it? Surely I can make it to the top. All right. Back here. Line up the jump. Not like that. That was the wrong jump. Not like that also. Okay. My bad. My mistake. Ow. Oh. My lips hurt. I don't know why. I have like a, actually I do know why. Like I have a split lip. I don't know how to make it better though. Back to the beginning. But it's not really the beginning because I have the knowledge of what comes next and how to play it out, I guess. So in a way, it's not the true beginning. I haven't had like my mind erased of all knowledge how to overcome the future obstacles. I know what lies ahead. I've come from what lies before. Ready? You know? having a pretty day. And now it's ruined because of this game. It's not ruined. It's not getting much better either. But at the end of the day, it's night. The wise man once said. Everything will be alright. Here, yeah. That was almost bad. That was almost bad. Almost. Oh, no. At least I'm getting really good at this section. Nope. You know what? I like suffering. Oh, I'm broken. Would I rather play League or do this? Tough question. League breaks my spirit and my soul and makes it known that I will never see the pearly gates. But this just makes me believe that I'm doing really good. Thank you. You're watching. I'm sorry for the... You know, I'm doing it's the opposite of a speed run. It's a slow run. Surely, I think I can do it. I'm getting really good at the early bits. So that when I fall down from the very top, I can continuously do this. Where am I going here? I think I'm starting to autopilot. I think if I start to autopilot this, it's not good though. Oh, I appreciate the encouragement though. All right. Why am I failing this part? Here's the 100% this part. Yeah. We can go here. Yes. At the very least, I'm not like stuck on the forest section. For the most part. It's just kind of this, after getting through here, it's like this first bit of the sewer section where it gets a little tricky. Did I not hold the spacebar more there? All right. Up. Surely it's not because my hands are sweating that my spacebar is slipping out of my control. Alright, if this one was like a medium press. Yes, and then another medium press. And then short press. Do it, short press. The position seems to be important. We're at my takeoff position. This one is tricky. Oh. This one is tricky. How do I go here? Because if I go too high, I just like overshoot and die. Well, I don't die. You can't die in this game. Why can't you die in this game, actually? What is the lore of the Jump King? I'm still trying to investigate that. That was close, actually. That was really close. Maybe if I move a little forward. That wasn't the same button press, though. Okay. That wasn't close at all. Up. Skip. Jump. That was way too long of a press. Yep. Justified, justified. I embrace my mistakes. Why did I long press there? What am I doing? Here's the medium press. Medium press. Medium press. Medium press. Short. Long. Oh, no. Misclick, misclick, misclick. At least this brings me back down here. I've been here many times before. Right. The victory does not go to the most adept, it goes to the most resistant. Maybe that could be a good quote. Something about that seems wise. Or at least poserish wise. I don't know. Do people even use the word poser anymore? I don't think they do. Not there. Maybe back here. All right. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, were the Nolan Batman movies even really that good? Batman Begins was kind of mediocre, to be honest. Were there any good parts about Batman Begins? I guess Liam Neeson was cool in it, and they had like a katana fight in the beginning. The whole League of Shadows stuff was cool. The Scarecrow was a neat villain in Batman Begins, but really nothing amazing about that movie. And really, like, the best part of The Dark Knight was just like Heath Ledger as the Joker. I guess Harvey Dent as Two-Face was a good... Harvey Dent was a good actor, too. Or whatever his name was. Is it Gyllenhaal? No, Gyllenhaal was... Jake Gyllenhaal was Mysterio in the Marvel Spider-Man. There was... Who played Harvey Dent? Can't remember. I can't remember who played Harvey. Why can't I remember Harvey Dent's actor? He was decent, but really the highlight was Heath Ledger. Well, The Dark Knight Rises, though, in comparison to everything else. I mean, I guess I like the Nolan trilogy more than most of the Marvel movies that I've seen. So for the most part, the Marvel movies aren't, like, amazingly acted. There are some interesting storylines, but honestly, after, like, Endgame, everything kind of went too confusing for me to keep up with. But is it my favorite superhero movie? Probably not. I still think the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy was better. Except for the third movie. Really just the second Spider-Man movie. Honestly, Willem Dafoe should be in more movies. I still need to... Was he in The Lighthouse? Robert Eggers? So many movies to watch that I just have not watched. Same thing with Squid Game. I've been meaning to eventually get around to watching Squid Games 1 and 2. Never got around to it. So now people are quoting the memes and making the jokes, and I just, like, never watched it. Don't know what it's about. What is Squid Game? Actually, I watched, like, the first 3 episodes. I know the basic premise, so. I don't know anything else about it, though. Right. This jump, how did I do this jump before? It was, like, stand back here into, like, a long medium press? Yeah. Also, still need to watch Arcane Season 2. I already know, like, the general spoilers. Fuck. I already know the general spoilers for Arcane Season 2. Right, maybe not the general spoilers. I don't know exactly what happens, but I know spoilers. Because, like, it's just hard to avoid them. But still. I feel like even if you know spoilers, if a show is well crafted enough, and knowing the spoilers doesn't diminish the joy or, like, the entertainment value of a piece of media. If anything, because if you know what happens next, you can see all the foreshadowing and whatever else, all the build up you should be able to notice. Medium press. Back here. Back here. Yes, yes. Ooh, charge too long, charge too long. Up. Hmm. Huh. I just autopiloting? I should not do all these sections. I've done them all before. There. Then up. Good. Oh, I thought I almost lost it. Alright, that one I did lose. I have to figure out that second jump. I have to figure out that jump as well. I know that jump actually. I just long pressed it. Just muscle memory. Autopiloting. Or I feel like it should be a long press, but it's not really a long press. That one was pressed too long. Hmm. Hmm. Back. Hold. Jump. Back. Hold. Jump. Oh. A little bit of a bump. Here. No, here. For top. And then full hop. Full hop. Full hop. Medium hop. A little bit more of a medium hop. There we are. And then it is medium hop. That was not a medium hop at all. Oh. There must be. Up. Oh, oh no, I pressed spacebar right as I got there. You know, after like 2 hours of playing this game, I can finally say I'm like actually a little bit a smidgen used to the controls. The controls are weird. I kind of want to move myself around midair, but I can't do that. Set a trajectory and stick with it. Oh, oh, oh. Here. Yes. Long. 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 Not quite so meaty. Right. I have to get to this. Right. We're good. Back to the sewers. I can consistently, semi-consistently, get to the sewers. And it's bounce yourself. Good, good. My hand from the keyboard when I'm not when I'm just walking. That way I don't accidentally jump. Ricochet. The Colossal Drain. This area has a name? What does it have a name for? Why is there like a big drain in the sky that leads to a forest? That doesn't make any sense to me. From a world building perspective, from just like a world perspective, that's just weird. Unless we start in the sewer. Unless we start in the toilet. That would be truly bizarre though. I have to rinse my hands. My hands are getting too sweaty. sweaty hands have been fixed temporarily. How can I do this? Like a small hop? Small hop seemed to work. Okay, so the slanty parts are sliding as I had anticipated. Huh. Oh, too far. The Red Crown Woods. I practice this part. This is where I have the most experience. I'm in my element on the bottom floor. Every step I take, I deserve. Every fall I make is just an opportunity to get better. Here's a motivational quote when you need one. Lock in. Lock in. If I say lock in enough, I'll actually like lock in and focus. And in that sense, the more I say lock in, the better I'll get. The more focused I'll become. The more information I'll retain from each of my failures, the better at this game I'll become. At least that's what I tell myself. Yes. Right, up. Okay, so it's like a medium press. That one should be a longer press. I've been given another opportunity to practice this abhorrent section. The more I practice, the less likely it is that I'll fail it. Why did I hold it that long? That should be a short hop. That should be like a barely any vertical, only horizontal. I think I can do it. I believe. I feel like Morpheus and Neo in the Matrix were Morpheus like, you have to believe, Neo. And Neo's like, I don't believe. You have to believe, Neo. I don't believe. I think that conversation happened at some point in the Matrix with Morpheus and Neo. I'm not super sure, actually. It's actually been a while since I've watched the Matrix. Maybe I should watch it again. For sure an all-timer. For sure up there with the greats of cinema. Up. Just one way or the other. Even if it kills me. Actually, no. If something would kill me, I probably shouldn't do it. But then again, if something would kill me and I do it and it does kill me, it's not really my problem anymore because I'd be dead. That's certainly a perspective. Here's the full press, yes. Let me see if I can remember. Go up here, and then it's a medium long press. Another medium press. Bounce. Alright. Ricochet. Another ricochet. I have to be more precise there. Please doesn't deposit me at the entire like beginning of the forest section. That'd be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Honestly, not the worst pain in the ass. Alright, here. This one require. I think I should stand right here. Align myself with the pipe, I think. Okay, I think aligning myself with the pipe is the correct idea. I think that's how I get the furthest. That wasn't good. That was poor. Poor. That was also bad. Back to the Red Crown Woods. I didn't like being in a new section. I wanted to be back down here. It was voluntary that I jumped down. It was my decision. It was not unintentional. If I take power away from my mistakes, then my mistakes won't be as effective. I really like the forest floor. I didn't want to go to the top for the babe. Why did I keep doing? Why did I make the exact same mistake I made last time that I know doesn't work because this is the 18 billionth time I played that section? Really wondrous. I'm not seeing the pearly gates of heaven. I'm seeing the black gates of hell. There's a stain on my soul from playing games like this. Actually, no, there's a stain on my soul from playing League of Legends. I played a game today. It's terrible. Right, go here. Then we go full, down. Full. Then medium. Have to manually remind myself. Another medium? Well, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, honestly. That could have been better. That could have been worse. If I keep telling myself that it could have been worse, then maybe it'll keep my spirits high. My mental fortitude is honestly pretty good. I'm not feeling super tilted. Like, mental wellness check. A little annoyed, but not discouraged. All the ground that I've lost can be made back up. There's no such thing as zero progress. I don't really know if I'm having fun, but I have, like, this emotion where, like, I don't know if this is enjoyable, but I want to beat it. Desire to dominate, the will to win. Not really, because not like a fiery passion, like a sport, like a professional athlete or anything. It's just like, is this fun? I don't know. Would I classify this as fun? I don't know. It's not like soul rent. It's not soul. What's the word I'm looking for? Soul winging, soul crushing, like League. But it's not fun. Like, what is fun nowadays? I don't know. Going out and playing soccer when you're 5. That was pretty fun. It feels like a challenge, right? Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be having fun, but I just want to beat it. Why do I want to beat it? How can I examine... what does this game say about me that I want to beat it? Even if it isn't necessarily super enjoyable. Maybe I am secretly having fun, and I just, like, am hesitant to admit it. Because the moment I admit that I have fun, the moment I feel more like the deep masochistic urge within me to suffer more. Even though it's not exactly suffering, like I said. It's just... How to explain? They're hard, man. Well, that wasn't how I do that. Not exactly a desire to dominate, just the desire to beat, to win. Not even the win, just to overcome, I suppose, is more adequate. Winning, I feel, implies a much more dominant circumstance surrounding the outcome. But I don't want to win. I simply want to finish. Certainly is. Oh, there's a hidden. There was a hidden section there. There was a hidden section, and I missed. There was a hidden section. I can't be the only one who saw that. There's a secret. A secret shown only to the brave. Interesting. secret that only the brave may claim. I like the idea of that. Secret here. What is this? I'm risking it all here. What would the hat give me, though? I need to know. I have a small goal now, besides, like, the eventual completion. Huh. Huh. What was the hat for? What does the hat give me? It's probably, for sure doesn't give me a checkpoint. It's probably just a small cosmetic. But even then, it's a cosmetic that I would like to have. I desire ownership of it. I want to have it for myself, my precious. Suddenly turned into this Gollum. I mean, I guess technically Schmeagol. Right. Too hard. Too hard of a button push. The button pushes should not be so hard. Back. Shimmy. Back. Shimmy. 9. Scheiße. Pure, emotionless, detached from the outcome. Shit. I know I can make it back. I just have to get through all this stuff first. Go there. Right. Up. 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 Pretty. Back to the beginning. Or not even the beginning. How many stages are there? You know what? This might be cheating a little bit, but I need to know. Jump King sections. Jump King sections. How long? Jump King game sections. How full map. Let's look at the full map. Okay, so there's a Reddit image of it. We'll look at the Reddit image. So there is a top. Oh, good lord, this is a big-ass map. Oh, this is an enormous map. Good lord, there's a dark section. Oh, God. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. Oh my god, that's not even... Okay, that's the Ghost of Babe. No, Jump King full map. Let's look at this one. Oh god. There's the sewer. The sewers go on for a bit. Alright, so once I get past the sewers, I'm like a 10th of the way in. A 10th isn't bad. That's like 10%. It's better than 0%, I guess. Am I really still stuck on this first 5%, though? The first 5% is killing me. I wouldn't even say it's killing me softly in a kind way. It's just straight up killing me. It is chipping away at my desire. At my ganas. If there's one thing I learned from middle school math class, it's that when we watch Stand and Deliver in 6th grade, you have to have ganas. That's what Jaime Escalante taught me from, like, what is it, the 1998 movie Stand and Deliver. That was all. I don't even remember what I learned in 6th grade math class, honestly. Well, I know, like, how to do 6th grade math, obviously. But I don't remember, like, this exact specifics of what I learned in 6th grade math, you know? There are obviously, I carry all of it with me, but I don't remember. If you asked me, like, what were the topics covered, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I would assume it's, like, algebra. 6th grade is, like, a pretty decent time to learn algebra. There's probably a little more arithmetic practice as well. Scheißen. This isn't really suffering. Kind of just. Apathy, maybe? No, this isn't apathy. Because if it were apathy, I would just close this game and not care. But again, I don't want to let myself get defeated by the ones and the zeros, by the pretty pictures and the Jump King himself. I have to be the one to win. When all is said is done. When all is said and done, I want to be the last one standing with the babe in my arms. I think I know what to do now. I mean, I've said that like every other time as well that I failed. Back up. Back up. But this time I feel certain by knowledge of how to conquer this portion. Oh no, I forgot to get the hat. This is what I want. It was close. Oh, hell yeah. Does getting the hat do anything for me, though, or is it just some sick drip? Well, at least when I fall, like, I get to fall in a cool fashion, like a cool person, instead of like a loser person, you know what I mean? I can tell this is supposed to evoke some visceral reactions in me. But honestly, I'm like not feeling the visceral reaction. Maybe some crestfallen at times, but not so much the heart-wrenching despair that I think it wants out of me. So in this way, I have the moral high ground over the game. I've experienced only minor despair, not true despair. My mental is intact. Say what you will about playing competitive online video games, but it forges your mental into steel. Going on over here. There's... Wow. First tried. You know, I'm getting the hang of it. I should probably... Alright, so I can ricochet off here. Oh, ricochet off here. I'm assuming that's the major theme of this part. The ricochets. Well, that was just depression. Well, that was unfortunate. Reminds me of my favorite Billy Joel song, Got to Begin Again. And I've got to begin again. Okay, okay. That was like 3 mistakes in a row. I should really... That mistake wasn't in a row, so I'm not going to count it. But it was like 3 mistakes in a row after a pretty good run. It happens, it happens. I kind of wish I could skip this little section here and just jump straight from the log edge all the way to the right to the big grassy block in the middle. Efficiency is key. Economy of movement is the real king. Why'd they give this guy a baseball cap, though? I know it's like a secret cosmetic, but like, what's the next cosmetic? Catcher's mitt? You know, I've both played baseball and watched baseball. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of a shit sport, no? I never played at like a high level. I played like rec baseball, my local Iwi league or whatever when I was a kid. You do a whole lot of sitting around. A whole lot of sitting around. And there's like one person at a time. And then even if you're on like defense, if you're in the field, you're just standing there. And then all of a sudden they hit the ball and you might not even be involved in the play. There's not a ton of action. I get that there are people who love baseball and who like really nerd out over it. Sport's just not for me. This is why I'm not a professional baseballer, I suppose. I'm just a guy. She-ball. Even the batter in baseball is not the one that gets to have a lot of fun. Because, like, he hits the ball in them one, then he's got to run. Maybe there's a little bit of joy in that, but as a whole, baseball's not even that great of a sport. How did it go from, like... I can see why football overtook it, but even then, football is like a terrible sport to watch, too. You get, like, what, 12 minutes of actual game? And then there's, like, 700 billion rules. And everyone hates the refs and just, like, all the time. Right here. Line it up. Almost. Line it up. Okay, never mind. Okay. That was... Okay, then. I see you, me. I see how you like to continuously make mistake after mistake and compound it all over again and again and again. At the very least, I thought up like a funny joke. Michael Jackson with a bunch of sodas. Call him the king of pop. It's a work in progress. It sounded funnier in my head, just like every other joke I've ever used. It's a work in progress, though. You gotta workshop it a little bit, run it through some test groups, some focus groups, see what sticks, see what doesn't. I got another joke too, though. Wow. This one's a little bit better. Let me just remember the delivery. Just slightly better. Fuck. It is a slightly better joke. Not a lot better. Slightly better. Just ever so slightly. Right. Right there. Too high. Yep. There, yes. Poorly. The part that I trained so hard for was not in vain. I did not hold that for long enough. Does he have anything else to say? I heard the big house is haunted. Why is it haunted? For what reason? For what purpose? He saw a ghost there. How did he get back down here? Was he a jump wizard before? Was he once a jump knight who ascended to, like, countless others before him, has tried to ascend the tower of jump and fell to this earth? A jump mortal, not instead of a jump god? Alright. Gotta be some lore on the wizard. I want more information about what he's done. What sins he's committed to have him... What's it called? What sins has this wizard committed to have him cast down into exile at the base of this gargantuan tower? Oh, wrong way. Oops. Maybe he's already seen the view from the top and he's chosen to live among the lowly people, those who cannot ascend the jumpingness of it. Maybe there is some jump-based hierarchy in the society, where the better you are at jumping, the higher your social... Wait, isn't that the plot to Parkour Civilization, actually? I still haven't watched that. I think it's a dead or old now. One of those memes that came and passed. Huh. Who knows? There's gotta be a reason he's just standing there. How come he doesn't have the armor, but we just have this random armor? All the way back. Oh, too long, too long, too long. The button press was too long. That was very depressing. Here. 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 Not long enough. There. There. Here. Yeah, here's a long press. A long press is fine there and here as well. Long press is good. And here. Here as well. No. Alright. That's okay. Being here is a little easier for me because this is where I'm more practiced from this section. Right, and now we go up. Yes, line it up here. Medium long press. I lied. Down, up. We go down to go back up. Such is the ancient motto. One step backward, two step forwards. The creed of my progress. Line it up. Line it up. Lining it up did not work. I thought I was getting the hang of that one. That section. I guess I was mistaken. All the growth I thought I had grown was just a trick in the mirrors. Alright, that one worked. Now we go this way. Back. Back up to the colossal drain. Back down we go. At least I can consistently get here now. That's the bright side of this. Not much. Not sure if there's too many other bright sides, honestly. But I'll take my positivity where I can get it. Here, yes. Yes. Ah, pastique. Bump, bump. a little bit more. I don't want to full jump it like that, like I just did there. That was stupid. That was also stupid. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And it's a marathon that tries to drive you insane while you're running it. The longer I last, the sweeter the victory. The longer I last, the sweeter victory shall be for me. For me alone. Nobody will be able to take it away from me. They won't be able to say you did not earn your victory. It was not earned with sweat, blood, and tears. And I'll say, it was. It was earned with sweat, blood, tears, shit, piss, and cum. There'll be a victory of wholly of mine own body fluids. Mainly of sweat, honestly, because that is... Oh god, I'm gonna have to clean my keyboard after this. I hate having sweaty hands, man. The worst thing ever. I dare say that having sweaty hands is like worse than being left-handed. I would imagine being a lefty-handed person in a right-handed world is not the greatest. Similarly, I'm a sweaty hands person in a dry hands world. Up, up, up. Here we are. Back to the beginning. Or the beginning of the second part. This reminds me a lot of the game about going up. The game about climbing. I think if you gave Sisyphus the option between this and the boulder, he would choose the boulder every time. The boulder is a simple thing to understand. You push it up and you know it's going to fall. There's no illusion about what's going to happen when he pushes the boulder up the hill. He knows it's going to fall. It's happened 100 billion times in the past, but just visit this game. Make him believe that he has a chance of winning and getting out of Hades. That would be a much more crushing defeat of the spirit. Sisyphus can just very easily embrace his endless, torturous task and the fact that he will never escape and he should abandon all hope, and he'll be fine. You give him this small amount of hope in the form of the escape, and that he has to play this 1 billion times until he finishes it to get free, and I think he would take the boulder. That's my opinion, though. There's some comfort in the boulder and knowing that you're never going to make it. Whereas here, there's just the pure desire to win. And not be conquered by these pixels. And to just inevitably be unable to defeat them. Shival. I am not pressing my buttons long enough. I suppose only true despair can happen if you give the opposition some small fragment of hope. And monkey? Why monkey? Hello, hello, Roy. How are you? I am suffering. This game. What about this game? I've just been waxing philosophical about the nature of torment of the soul. It's a monkey? What does monkey mean? Is a monkey? What do you mean this game is a monkey? This game, I'll have you know, is labeled psychological horror. I spent... The little character's a big monkey? Really? No, the character can't be a monkey. Is this why he wears the armor? Psychological horror. It is? I feel like this is more of a commentary on the... I feel like this game is less psychological horror It's only psychological horror if you give up. If you give into despair, then this game can be classified as a psychological horror. But if you persist and you eventually beat it, then really this game is a testament to the tenacity of the human spirit. You know? Yes, it's hard, and there's a lot. I've made like 1 million mistakes, and I've played this for 2 hours. I've only ever beaten this first forest section. I keep getting to the sewers and falling, but like, I don't feel the despair yet. I don't feel the terror and like the mind breaking. What I feel is just I want to conquer it. Am I having fun? I don't know anymore. I was having fun at first, and then I felt a little twinge of despair, and now I don't know if I'm having fun anymore. But I do know that I would like to beat it. So take that as you will. Fuck. Honestly, I think fun is secondary to winning. That sounds like something a really competitive sports dad would say to his Pee Wee League son. Fun is secondary to victory. Oh, I pressed too long. Oops. There is... When I play this game, I feel... What do I feel when I play this game? I feel like the boys on the boats before they docked at Normandy. There's a lot of anticipation, some nerves going off, and kind of the dread of knowing that your life might end at any time. Here, it's not my literal life ending. It's more like my sanity could break. It's already pretty strained. But there is a little bit of small amount of psychological damage that's being inflicted upon me. That was close. That jump should have made it. I will take issue with that one. Oh, right, that one was too high. I agree, game. That was a big mistake on my part. Okay, that was also kind of stupid. I can see where some people would rage and rage quit the game, but I haven't gotten far enough to where like there's any meaningful loss of progress. All progress that I lose can be made up once more. Everything lost can be gained once again. And every time I fall, I get a little more practice, you know? Every time... Oh, I didn't line it up properly. That's on me. You see, that seemed like a big loss of progress, and for me it is. But because it's so little, because I'm terrible at the game, it's not actually that big of a loss of progress. So much skill issue? Roy? I am the most skill-challenged person you will ever find. I lack very many skills. That's okay, though. It turns out you don't need a ton of skill to, like, continue existing as a person. You just need, like, to be able to breathe and, like... That's really it, honestly. All you need to do is breathe, and you're already living. You're in your... I don't know, I thought I would feel an immense amount of rage, but I don't feel any rage. As a matter of fact, I feel not exactly enlightenment, but I'm testing the limits of my patience, right? I've seen people play this game and lose a lot of progress and tilt off the face of the earth, but you have to remember, Roy, I played the video game League of Legends for 11 years of my life. I have a mental forged in steel. Nothing can break me. The only thing that can break me is, like, other people. And this isn't other people. This is just this ones and zeros. I have an unbreakable mental. Yikes forever. Yes. Yes. The stain of League of Legends weighs heavy on my soul and ensures that if there is a heaven, I'm never seeing it. Nowhere close. You should play ranked Marvel Rivals. I have played ranked Marvel Rivals with my friends. The thing is, I don't understand anything about Marvel Rivals, so I don't care if I win or lose. I am terrible at Marvel Rivals. I am like one of the worst hero shooters players you'll ever find, but that's and I don't care. If you want to see me maul, drop me into a League of Legends game. I don't suggest you do that. I like being sane. I like being a monk, a Zen monk. I'm switching I'm switching what I stream. I'm now exclusively a League streamer. From now on, 9 to 5 every single day. Emerald solo queue, top lane experience in League of Legends. Didn't jump all the way. Oh, fuck. Jumped too high. Whoopsies. Oh, no, I fell. You're up to Marvel Rivals. I'm sorry, Roy. I can't play with the Jeff the Landshark main. I have a little bit of dignity and self-respect. It may be scarce and very, very, very small, but I do have enough dignity and self-respect. Not play with Jeff the Shark. I have principles, I'm sorry. I shibble. How do I get over here? I have a little bit. I have a little bit. Oh no. Look, just because you might need some type of special electron microscope to view my dignity and self-respect doesn't mean that it's not there. In math, we have this joke where, like, when you're doing analysis proofs and you want to use some number that's not 0 but super, super small, you say let epsilon be greater than 0. That's my self-respect. It's not 0. It's just ever so slightly more than 0. And if I stop having self-respect, I'm gonna go buy more self-respect at the self-respect store. Yeah. All right. All there. Then here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Good. Too long. Too much. Also, for Marvel Rivals, they released the Fantastic, like Mr. Fantastic, whatever, and Sue Storm. I don't know what they do. Scratch that. I don't know. I didn't know what the original cast of the Marvel Rivals did. I only know what Luna Snow did. I knew what Cloak and Dagger did. And I know whenever Moon Knight says the moon haunts you, I die. And then there's Black Panther, and he also kills me from 10, and I don't know why he kills me. And then there's also Bucky, and he says, and again, and again, and again. And then I die every time, too, and I don't understand why. Yeah, like, I don't know. My problem with hero shooters is I have no idea what's going on, because I don't want to... I don't want to take the time to learn all the heroes' abilities. Right? It's like, the moon haunts you, and then I die. The moon haunts you, I die. The moon haunts you, and I die. And then Iron Man goes up into the sky, and he, like, blasts me with lasers, and then I die again. And then, like, Namor puts the big circle on the ground, and then I die. And then Jeff the Shark comes and, like, vores me and spits me off the cliff, and I curse every god in the Greek pantheon, and then I die more. Like, I don't understand what goes on in that game. What's an objective? What do you mean I have to, like, time my abilities with my team to push? What do you mean I have to heal my abilities? I don't want to heal anyone. Yeah, I'm playing a healer, but so what? I don't get it. The only reason I understand League of Legends is because it was shown to me in a point in my life when my brain was malleable and could, like, understand things. Everything else, though, I got too many things in my head. I can't keep track of all these other things. I'm an old dog trying to learn new tricks. They have a saying about old dogs learning new tricks. It says you can't teach them new tricks, you know? I learned my one trick, and I can't learn any more. What else happened in Marvel Marvel Rivals. I don't know. And then like there's Squirrel Girl and she like blasts her nuts at me and I'm like, why are the nuts hitting me? I don't get it. No idea. That was every hero shooter I ever played. I played CS:GO. CS:GO I could understand is like, okay, he was holding a quarter and then I peeked and he shot me. Excellent. Very basic. You point and click and shoot. Yeah, if you don't understand anything in CS:GO, it's because like, oh yeah, there's like map stuff and there's objectives and you can have to push and there's only so many paths you can go. Understandable. Gun go shoot. If you get hit by gun, you die, right? In Marvel Rivals, there's like 10 guns. Every character has like 10 guns and 10 abilities. I don't know what everyone does. Same reason I refuse to play Valorant. Also because it's made by Riot. The company that took so much of my childhood away. The company that's if I were to call any company the company that stole my innocence, it would be Riot Games. Irrefutable, irreparable damage to me, to my psyche. I am really bungling this portion. Okay. It's like a medium press, right? It's like this and then medium press. Yours was chariots? What the hell is chariots? Mystic Messenger. Oh no. Is this the game that inspired you to learn English for the Omegaverse? All the Omegaverse fan fictions with all the characters in Mystic Messenger? Otome Games Company. Not the Otome Games. You see, it's reasonable to hate Riot Games. It's not reasonable to hate Otome Game companies. They have fine products. You just have to not let yourself get addicted to the two-dimensional anime husbandos. Oh. Hard? Boy. You must free yourself. Actually, no. Why am I saying not to get addicted to 2D anime? Get as addicted as you want. You should get as addicted as possible to 2D anime husbandos. It will for sure is very healthy and is not bad for you in the long run at all. Give all of your money to the Otome game companies. Spend every nickel and dime you earn on Otome games. There. You see, I didn't pay any money for League of Legends. I paid a different way. With my soul. It's like in those Faustian deals where he makes a deal with the devil. Yes, Mr. Satan Man, please give me entertainment in my youth. Very well, but it will cost you your soul. You ever put money into it? Hell no. I have paid $0 on League of Legends. Like I said, I have some self-respect and a little bit of dignity. I paid for that game not in any type of economic monetary currency, but by giving my soul to the devil himself to play that video game. I have forsaken my spot in heaven, and I have reserved a special portion of the 8th circle of hell just for me. Oh my god, that was gaming. That was pretty good. You're gonna play Marvel Rivals ranked? I hope the moon haunts you. Wait, how can I do this portion? Do I have to jump on the cages of these skulls? Oh fuck. You have 34 hours on Jeff. 34 hours on Jeff. Last time you gave me an update on how many hours you have on Jeff, it was 15 hours. You've played 19 hours of just Jeff in like a week? Roy, you told me that in Mexico tacos are like $1 for 3. How much does therapy cost in Mexico? Is it also really cheap? You should probably go see one of those people. You're committed. You're committed. I want to say committed. I would say that's more of a sign of how do I say? Psychopathy? Some type of social disease? Therapy is expensive in the United States, so I wouldn't recommend coming here for therapy. But if you can get cheap therapy in Mexico, highly, highly recommend. Highly, highly recommended, you know? I think it might be, I think we might have to stage an intervention. Oh, no, 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 no. Committed is one word to describe it, but like, you know, sometimes being committed isn't always a good thing. Sometimes you should need to know when to, maybe addicted is a better word. You're addicted to playing Jeff the Shark. That way it doesn't seem more, it seems less like a voluntary choice, and you have an alibi, right? When people ask you why you play Jeff the Shark, instead of saying you love him and you're committed, if you say addicted, it makes it seem like you're more of the victim, and Jeff the Shark is like controlling you to play him. And you can like take some of the blame off. You can look back at this period of time in your life and be like, it wasn't my fault. Jeff the Shark mind controlled me into hovering my cursor over him and picking him every single time. You can remove some of your personal responsibility. Oh fuck. I won't blame you if you say it that way. But if you say committed, you're committing yourself to like the judgment of your peers and others, everyone else who sees you. Why do they always have to have this guy land? You're fully aware of your choices. I'll assume that this is Jeff the Shark speaking through Roy. Please give her body back. She doesn't want to play Jeff the Shark anymore, Mr. Jeff the Shark. Let her regain control of her bodily autonomy. No more Jeff the Shark. Burger? 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 What about burgers? Would I kill somebody for a burger? Not right now. Right now, if there was like a baby and it was holding a really nice burger and their parent was watching me, but I knew the parent wouldn't say anything, if I took the baby's burger and just like ate it in front of the baby, if the parent, there were no consequences, I would 100% take the burger. Roy, I can see you're playing Marvel Rivals right now. I literally saw the Steam pop up. Roy, don't do it. Please do not lock in Jeff the Shark. I'm going to call the police. We're going to send you to a psychiatric hospital. You'll have the finest mental health care in the world. You don't have to do this. Stalking people is a great activity, you know? If you really want to... The rank is no joke. Oh, no. Anyway, stalking people is a great pastime activity. You really want to test to see if you'd be a good private investigator or detective? Just stalk people. See how... You're not... It's not stalking. It's training my investigative skills. Big difference. The rank... The rank may not have been a joke, but the Jeff the Shark was a joke, right? You're certainly not playing Jeff the Shark. Correct? Am I correct? Please? Please? You don't have to do this. There are other options. You're dying as Jeff. Oh no. Not Jeff, not the Jeff the Shark. Maybe you can expand your horizons. Have you ever considered playing, I don't know, Adam Warlock or Rocket Raccoon? Maybe even maybe you can start playing Mr. Fantastic. I don't know what he does. I don't know anything about him other than he was played by John Krasinski in the Multiverse of Madness movie, and he's like super stretchy, and his wife is Sue Storm, and his arch nemesis is Doctor Doom. Maybe you can even try playing Sue Storm. You don't have to play Jeff the Shark. You have options. It's not over for you yet, Roy. You can still play other heroes. Oh. Rocket Raccoon is cute too. He's like a raccoon who builds weapons. Does Jeff the Shark build weapons? No, Jeff the Shark does not have a degree in engineering. You know, Rocket Raccoon is cute. And, yeah, he does things as well. He's also an animal of some type, except he's like somewhat sentient and he like speaks, I guess, and can communicate, unlike Jeff. You could try Rocket. Yes, yes, this is the first step. Go, branch out. Branch out. Try, broaden your horizons. Broaden your Marvel rifle, not for ranked. Do it in ranked. Who cares? Who cares about your ranked? Who cares about Marvel Rivals ranked? Nobody does. The only people who care about Marvel Rivals ranked are nobody. Nobody cares about Marvel Rivals ranked. What, are you gonna go pro? Are you gonna become an esports player? No. Not grinding to gold. This is the first this is the first step down a long and treacherous path, Roy. I remember what it was like to care about my rank in League of Legends. I remember grinding 1,000 games of League of Legends during COVID. I remember having a miserable, terrible loss and immediately hitting re-queue. I remember malding. I remember these dark, dark days, and I'm warning you now, the moment you start caring about ranked is the moment that your soul has been claimed by Satan himself. Your mental health will go down the drain. Your well-being vanished, disappears. You will do better if you don't care about ranked and just play ranked anyways. You're more chill. You have a more objective view of the game. You have no emotional attachment to the game. And you're able to play better. That's what I find, at least. You have to learn the art of Zen, the art of getting into the flow state without caring so much about rank. The more you care, the worse you'll do. Or you can just like play with all your friends who are good and just have them boost you. If they boost you, then you'll be called boosted, but it's okay. It's true. You are boosted. Who cares? Nobody cares if you're boosted unless you're like high MMR, high elo, whatever it's called. Anyways, my point is, you should pick Rocket Raccoon and ranked and grief your teammates. I think it would be very funny. As someone who has a degree in comedy from Clown College, griefing your teammates is probably one of the funniest things you can do in a competitive online video game. As long as it isn't actually, even if it is bannable, it's probably even better. Now you might be breaking like some amount of TOS for the game that you play, but that's okay. Will I finally make it past the abandoned sewers, this colossal drain? I think maybe I can. Oh, Scheiße. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, fuck. Here. Up. Oh, fuck. I have to do my Korean Duolingo. I lost my streak. I'm actually so sad. The owl's going to kill me. My sleep, maybe. I should probably install Duolingo on my phone, actually. I don't have it there. Medium hold jump. Oh. Attachment. No attachment. The less I think, the better I'll perform. I hope. Back up, jump, back up, jump. There, good. Fantastic. Positive affirmations. You know, if I play this game, I should. Oh, wait a minute. Idea? Playing this game with positive affirmation as ASMR in the background. I never really understood the part of the ASMR. I get there's like satisfying sounds and all, But wouldn't you just rather listen to music? Or is the ASMR to like help sleep aid? I've heard it's also sleep aid, but there's also like ASMR where it's just role play. At that point, isn't this just filling a gaping void in your lonely heart as opposed to sleep aid? Maybe they're somewhat related. I don't know. Oh fuck, I jumped too high. Alright. This way? This way? This way? I gotta start thinking I have to start thinking about my button presses again. That was way too high. What am I doing? There, 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 and here. Back up. I am really, really good at this first, like, 10-minute section of the game. I have practiced it, I would say, about 300 times, maybe. I keep falling back down here over and over again. Getting so many opportunities to practice. You know, they say you either win or you learn. I've been learning a lot right now. I feel like I've really had this great growth opportunity to learn about struggling. But I guess the struggling is a part of the game. Struggling is good for you. It builds character. I must have built a lot of character then. What could be worse here? You know? What is worse? Is this game better than the climbing game? Because I played the climbing game, and the climbing game was kind of fun. Similar, like, struggling here, and it made my hand weird cramp up because I was always holding my mouse button for the climbing stuff. But I do appreciate, like, the Bennett Foddy games for his narration. I wish... Maybe... I mean, I guess when you fall all the way back down to the beginning, you have the old man, the wizened jump sage to talk to you and give you encouragement. But I don't know, I need, like, another human voice to, like, give me some weird quote and then explain the quote to me within the context of, like, the will to move forward. But I guess this game takes more inspiration from, like, Dark Souls and stuff like that than Getting Over It. When was this game made, actually? What's this game made? I actually have no idea. I want to check that out in a second. All there is just the ambiance of the forest. And then eventually the ambiance of the sewers. And, like, whoever built this world, I don't want to call them stupid, but they built the sewers above the forest. So does that mean there's, like, poop and stuff raining down on the forest daily because of how the world is constructed in this top-down manner? Yeah, I mean, does human poop even make good fertilizer? Isn't that, like, spread E. coli and stuff? I have no idea. I don't know much about agriculture. Perhaps it... I mean, I guess it's not necessarily... We don't know for certain that these are humans. Falling is just another part of making progress. Yes. Falling is good for you. Why do we fall, Why do we fall, Master Wayne? We can learn to pick ourselves back up. How many times does Batman fall in that movie? I mean, I guess he falls a lot from the sky onto, like, the heads of unsuspecting criminals, but as a whole, he's pretty coordinated, no? He's like a 8 billion degree black belt. Oh shit. Oh, I made it. Nice. Back to here. I suppose the nice thing about the trajectory stuff and just setting the trajectory at the beginning of the jump is after I leave the floor, it's all out of my hands. I can't control where else I go. I am no longer the captain of the ship. My destiny is not mine own. So is this game called Jump King because I'm playing as the Jump King, or because I'm going to like fight the Jump King at the end and kill him and take his place as the new Jump King? Or was the Jump King the wizard at the bottom, or is the Jump King the babe at the top? Because they never give me a name. I'm given no opportunity to name my character or know anything about him other than the fact that he's just wearing blue armor. Who is the Jump King? Fuck. Clearly, it's not like me, the player, because I am failing pretty miserably at it, to be quite honest. At jumping, at least. I'm jumping a lot, but the quality of my jumps is poor. The quantity is high, the quality is poor. Really poor. So I can't be the Jump King. And if this guy's the Jump King, well, he's being controlled by me, the Jump Peasant. So I don't think he can be the Jump King either. Which leads me to believe that the Jump King is not the player character. It must be someone else. I shouldn't have one there. But we don't really know any other player characters. I assume there's no boss fights here. If there were boss fights in this game, I think it would actually be the death of me. It might be my 13th reason why. How would a boss fight in this game even work? Would it both? Because the platforming itself is kind of the boss fight, you know? So there can't be like a boss fight in the traditional sense in that like you're actually fighting somebody. I guess maybe it'd be like an extra hard section of the platforming, but then that's not really a boss fight. That's just like more of a challenge. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, jump. Imagine the arc. It's a parabolic arc ending with a little bit of leeway for the head at the top, landing on the ledge. Medium jump, medium short jump. Breathe in, breathe out, release. Excellent, beautiful. Maybe I could pay someone to commentate my Jump King playthrough, like it's golf commentary. That seems like an interesting idea, honestly. Oh, I fell again. Cool. And he's done it. What should I even say about golf? Tiger Woods. He played golf. That much I know. Did they have... Whenever I imagine golf commentators, always these British people that are speaking softly. But there's got to be American golf commentators. It wouldn't make any sense not to. There's for sure Scottish, because I'm pretty sure that's where golf was invented. All right. There. All right. I just have to turn and jump. All right, made it back up here. I think this is it PR? Not quite PR. All right, I think I have to jump on the cages there. The ricochet. I still don't know how to make it past that big long pipe. Perhaps it's another thing where I have to like bounce off the walls. We'll see, we'll see. We'll get back there. Oh. We'll get back there. Maybe we won't get back there. Maybe I'm doomed to just like be stuck in this beginning section of the... No, that's what I thought about the forest. And then I made it out. We did make it out of the forest. Or the Red Crown Woods. So I think eventually, give it another 3 hours, I can make it out of the sewers. And then I'm like 10% of the way through the game. I don't have to... Oh, what the... Inventory. Attempt one session. They're counting my jumps and my falls? What's my inventory? Cap. Inspect. A trendy or... Wow, what an advanced menu. I have 3,469 jumps and 508 falls. They're counting me. But why? This is depressing. This is an abnormally large number to still be like within the first 20% of the game. My God. I'm for sure not taking the title of best Jump King player. Maybe I can take the title of worst. Maybe the title of the worst is within my reach. Is that an aspirational goal? But I guess, like, I'm no longer the worst because I'm getting better slowly and slowly. So I'm just bad. So then instead of being the worst, I'm just bad at the game. Always possible. Always. Oh, fucking crikey. Here. Edge. Yes. And we go back up. My favorite section. This is like... This section is easy, at least. This looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. Oh, too high, too high. Alright. This is where I want to be, though. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jump. King. I will get through this. Does that count as a fall? I think maybe it does. How do they count falls here? I guess it's just like any downward movement. It can't just be just down. I get loss of progress is probably a fall. So if you land on somewhere shorter, maybe it's a fall. Was that a fall? That was not a fall. That didn't count as a fall then. Maybe it's by the screens then, how many screen transitions there are. Was that a fall? That was a fall. Okay, so it is the screen transitions then. My curiosity has been sated. That was too hard. Okay, I didn't mean to press... I did not mean to press the spacebar there. Wait, here, down. This way. We're making it. This is it. Not long enough. Not a... The button presses are getting very sloppy now. Oh. Down to go up. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Okay. I thought I'd drop all the way down to the beginning. Not the case, though. Honestly, with how often this guy's head gets hit, you'd think he'd be in some type of concussion. Some type of coma. Perhaps he's naturally built with a harder head. Where do you even get this armor from? How is he jumping this high with all this armor? This has to be like a solid at least 50 pounds of armor. No, I don't really know how much armor weighs, but I can take an educated guess. This way. This way. Up. I should not have held there. I'm making the same mistakes over and over again. I thought I should be able to get here. Alright, back to here. At least I have like tricks. I know what I can skip with a long jump, what I can't skip. Back to the sewer. Bounce, yes. Right. What would be the speed run time for this? So curious. This part I know. This part I also know. Barely make it. No. I've never missed that jump before. Oh, and then oh. Persevere. The human spirit is stronger than bones break. Okay, start back here. Human spirit must be stronger than this frailty. How can I claim to be human if I can't even persevere? Backstretched. Eyes on the prize, which is really just up. So the only reason we're ascending this tower is because we were told there was a attractive lady at the top. Is this all it takes to motivate someone to climb a tower? Just put an attractive lady on top of tower, tell people on the bottom. Yeah, if you want to break all your bones, you can maybe get to the attractive lady on top. Is that the secret? Maybe. Maybe it is. Up. Up more. Pull. It's like here, partial jump, yeah. And here, partial jump. I think I should have made it. Oh no, I rushed it. The Seed and Whiplash with J.K. Simmons and the other guy. Are you rushing or dragging, demon? I hate hitting my head. Give this man some dignity. Let him fall on his feet like a cat, as opposed to on his face like an oaf. Oh God. I did not mean to step off there. According to the website I looked at, when they asked people how long it took them to beat this game, they said 10 hours. I'm not even 10% of the way through this game. I'm already 3 hours in. This does not bode well for me. My Jump King speedrunning aspirations have been crushed. I'll never be a professional Jump Kinger. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe I would lose my mind trying to, like, go as fast as I can playing this game. But maybe the real value lies in... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh God, oh no. The despair is starting to set in. I can hope, right? I can still hope and dream. We'll start back here. It's like, press. There, yes. Added some press. Oh no. All right. Have I gotten worse at this section? I feel like I used to breeze through this section, and now it's like kind of difficult. I always bump my head when I shouldn't be bumping my head. You can go this way. Go side. Well, we have to go side. Get here pretty easily. All right, here we are. I'm getting better at gauging how long to press the buttons for. I spoke too soon. We'll go here, yes. Yeah. Okay. I made it. Okay. I shouldn't have bumped my head. Oh, lock in, lock in, lock in. Lock in. Lock in. You can do anything. Lock in. Lock in. I guess I shouldn't wish that I finished the game, because if you think about it, the faster I finish this game, the less bang for my buck I'm getting. I paid $4 for this game, and I've already played it for 3, so right now I'm at a rate of like, what, 133 for playtime, and the longer it takes me to finish this game, the more play value I'm getting, the further my dollar goes, and that's a lot in this economy, considering that, like, all of the economic factors, the world's in a downturn, the economy's never great. Getting a lot of bang for my buck in a video game, very well worth it. So by being bad at this game, it's actually more valuable. This isn't some new form of coping, I swear. This is like the economic approach. It's more economically viable to be bad at video games so you can get more, so you can derive more enjoyment from them in the long run. I'm going to write a thesis about this. I'm getting my master's in economics now. I'm getting a PhD in economics. And then people will listen to me. And then I'll be taken seriously by those academics at Clown College. There, up. Yes, good. One more long. Medium. Long. I can't press it for the same amount of time. All right. How do I do this? At the very least, this is a very pretty tree. All right, I've only fallen like 30 more times since the last time I checked. Ever since I've noticed they have these stats here, I'm like enthralled by the stats. I gotta know. This way. The colossal brain. Oh no. I didn't jump long enough. Aish. Surely. All right, now we go up. Ascend once more the tower of the Jump King. Oh, all right, more practice for this section at least. There. Yes. sewer. What's the logic behind the ordering of the levels? Because it is kind of like Mario, or the first Super Mario game where it's like the kingdom, and then there's the sewers, and then after that I think it's like the ocean world or the ocean level. Maybe the ocean level will be next, who knows? How would you even put an ocean level in this game? Would they introduce some type of like water mechanic? Right. No. But I just... oh no, that's way too much. Every time I get to that section, if I don't make it, then I tend to overshoot. Bad habit I have to keep in check. Right, stand here. Up. Concentrate, concentrate. Don't lose focus. Edge, jump. Yes. Colossal drip. Need to reconnect with nature. Did you get gold? Did you win or lose your ranked match? Focus. Some grass. This whole I need to reconnect with nature, touch some grass. I'm going to assume that you lost your ranked match. That's what it feels like to care so deeply about winning ranked and then to lose in a despairing fashion. You feel the need to reconnect with your other people, go touch nature, eat the grass, like really just take the dirt and rub it against your face in order to like really just disconnect with any online people. You lost. I knew it. You see, if you won, what would happen is if you won, you would queue up another. You would be like, oh, I won. That felt pretty good. I feel the happy chemicals in my brain going off, and you would press queue up again. But because you lost, you're like, I hate this game. I never want to play it again. I'm gonna spend 17 years off the internet and become a monk and go touch grass. You know? Simple ways to tell. Oh shit. The worst part, yes. Let the malding out. Become so mad that you become bald, as all the other competitive game players have done before, is that you still love the game. You sound like you're in an abusive relationship. It's like your partner beats you or something, or verbally abuses you. It's like, no, the worst part is I still love him. That's what it sounds like. Definitely wigs. Oh no. Wigs? There are wigs? No. You talking about experience? Of course not. Me in a relationship? XD. Very funny. Good joke. Oh shit. No. The sooner you admit to yourself, I don't love the game, I love the feeling of winning, is the sooner that you can let go and detach. You have to embrace this Zen Buddhism in order to fully purge yourself of the toxic competitive gamingness. Trust me. That I'm talking about from experience. That I know what the feeling is like. Oh, yes. I made it. And I can bounce off here to get to here. Bounce again. Alright. Maybe it's not a ricochet off here then. You see, I have failed at this Jump King game 557 times, but I don't feel despair. I don't feel the need to touch grass because all of the problems that I have caused are self-inflicted. I can log off anytime or quit anytime. The words of an addict. Oh, wait, that worked. Then I assume we have to jump. All right, that wasn't too bad. I fell just at the edge, right? When you play ranked competitive multiplayer video games, you always have another person to blame. You'll never take personal responsibility, and so you'll always believe that you can win somehow if you just get better teammates. But the secret is, you will never win. You are bound to win some games no matter what and lose some games no matter what. And the more you embrace losing as part of the process of playing the online video game and realizing you don't like to lose, the sooner you can, or you don't like to lose due to other people, due to inevitability, due to the impossibility of the game, the sooner you can embrace that you should just quit all online multiplayer competitive video games. Wisdom. This is all sounds like a skill issue. Mayhaps. Maybe this is a little bit of a skill issue. But think about it like this. Think about it like this, however. I'm going to make you play League of Legends. You are going to play League of Legends. You will sell your soul to Satan in the pursuit of grinding League of Legends. Actually, no, that's a fate too cruel. No, well, it's my rebuttal here instead of skill issue. It could be a skill issue, but the real skill issue is not admitting that you are addicted to the winning part of the online competitive video game and too emotionally attached to it. Also, you play Jeff the Shark, so maybe a little bit of misery is deserved. Back from the beginning. Back from the grass touching. Maybe. There we go. Here. Medium. Anyways, the only way to truly win an online competitive video game is to never play it. The only winning move. We go this way, yeah. Then this way, yes. Then this way. All according to plan. That was not according to plan. Go, how do I get here? I can go down here. It is to, you think it's to enjoy it? Have you ever considered then? To fully enjoy it, you need to fully enjoy the losses as well. Food for thought. Oh, no. Maybe I get too sweaty when I play online competitive multiplayer video games, but like when I lose in an online competitive multiplayer video game, I hate the feeling. I wallow in despair and misery and think of emo song lyrics and painting my nails black and dressing in all black and blasting Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Losing pains me on a spiritual level. Maybe I'm just too competitive. But I'm not even that competitive, honestly. I just like winning. Is it wrong to like winning? Is it wrong to play something to win? Maybe you are more enlightened than I if you can enjoy the game even while losing. Because sometimes there's games you play and it's like you're losing. It's like, I'm not having fun anymore. This is kind of feels terrible. Maybe that was a league-only issue because of just the dynamic of the game. As long as it's with friends? Fair enough, fair enough. That's true, that's true. So then the real moral of the story is never grind solo queue. Never grind by yourself. You feel frustrated. You have more self-control than I did. I would tilt, I would press play again. I need to win. You are truly the enlightened one, Roy. You have earned the title of Zen Buddhist. What do they have in Buddhism? Do they have monks? You can be the Dalai Lama. You have far more self control than I. When I lose, there's such a bitter taste in my mouth. Like, I can't end it here. I can't end it. I have to get a win in. I have to get a satisfying win. There's nothing else that I want more than to just dominate my opponents and see them driven before me like lambs to the slaughterhouse. That was some violent imagery. That was a bit too graphic, actually. I just like winning. Winning is fun. You're truly. What's that supposed to mean? Are Asian people supposed to enjoy winning? If Asian people like winning so much, then how come Japan lost World War II? Oh, fuck. What racial stereotype are you invoking now, Roy? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Hold on a second. Actually, I think World War II was not an online game. To be fair, I don't play as much League anymore, but I still keep up with parts of the professional League of Legends scene because Faker is just the greatest, coolest guy ever. Japan is pretty shit at League of Legends. Yeah, Japan's pretty shit at League of Legends. And I'm pretty sure, like, isn't America the best in Valorant? And, like, CS in Europe's the best, like, CSGO or whatever? America's for sure the best at Super Smash, at, like, competitive Smash Brothers Melee, at least. I don't know about, like, competitive Smash Ultimate. I don't keep track of that. But I used to keep up with the pro Melee scene. In Mexico, you're the best at Smash? You guys were the best at, like... Mexico was the best at Ultimate. At Ultimate, I'm talking about Melee. The cool Smash game. Who is the number one Ultimate player, actually? I don't know. Oh, it's Spargo. Yes, I think he's the best right now. But that's an Ultimate. I'm talking about Melee. The game that the Smash game that I thought was coolest. Japan are the best at fighting games. Yeah, Japan's the best at, like, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And I think AMSA won a major on Yoshi in Melee, because that's the only fighting game I ever really kept up with. Jump. So your stereotype is wrong. It's only the Asian people are really good at League of Legends or really sweaty at League of Legends, and what else were they sweaty at? Or Asian people sweaty at? What other video game is there? All the shooters are like Europe, America. Fighting games are Japan. Melee is very specifically America. I'm forgetting every other type of competitive video game. Who's this person? Oh no! Oh, you bought ill. And the X. Oh, that was close. We go up. Why do you have so many of those? I don't know. People, they just want to keep selling me views. It's honestly not that many. It's like one every so often, I think. It's not a ton. Oh no. I think they just go around like low view count channels and just advertise. So I think it's not really that I have a ton of them. It's just you have maybe Roy, maybe you're attracting them. They see you, and the thing is like Roy is in this person's channel. Go give them the view bot ad. Bot. You're the bot magnet. All the bots want to riz you up. They're hitting on you. The bots they're directing the pay. They're really directing the cheap viewers not to me but to you. You want the cheap viewers, right? You want to pay money for the cheap viewers. Oh, god damn it. All right. I am the cheap viewer. Yes. You get one singular dollar every single day. If you're the cheap viewer, I didn't pay for you though. Who's paying for cheap viewers for me then if you are the cheap viewer? Or do you mean you're the cheap viewer as in like you're the frugal viewer, the viewer that doesn't spend anything or that spends very, very cheaply on like living costs? You're Oh no. What am I gonna do with this information? That means both of my parents contributed. Wow. That would mean that my parents only scrounged enough money to pay for one person. They didn't even pay like one person per parent. It's just both of them pooled their funds, a single person. How much are they paying you? Tell me. What have they told you? Two tacos. Two tacos? Two tacos? You know, I had tacos today. You won't want to know what I paid for them. You will get very mad because you'll be like, that is a ripoff. And then you'll say, that's amazing. That's an enormous price. And I'll be like, well, it's how much tacos cost around these parts. How much? You know what? I'll let you guess first. I'll let you guess first. How much? 3 tacos, carne asada. I'll let you guess. $3 USD? Nope, nope, nope. Guess again. $9 USD? Guess again. Ay, oy, 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 oy. $27. Okay. Not 27. How come you're guessing in increments in powers of 3? Why are you guessing in powers of 3? You said 3.3, then 9, then 27. That's quite literally 3 to the first power, 3 squared, or 3 to the second power, and then 3 to the third power. No, it's not 27. 27? Look. I... It's too long to think about 9.3. You gotta recognize your power patterns. I paid $14 for 3 tacos. 14 United States dollars. Bald eagle screeches in the background, and I'm proud to be an American. Yikes. That's standard price here. That's standard price in these parts. $14 for 3 tacos? It's honestly like not a bad price around here. It's fine. Maybe one day the United States will have like 3 tacos for $1. Maybe one day. I dream of an America where I can walk down the street to a taco stall and get 3 tacos for $1, a singular USD. Be like 5 USD. It's time. I'm illegally immigrating to Mexico, Roy. I need you to hide me from the authorities. I'm gonna liquidate all of my funds and assets. I'm gonna live off of tacos for the rest of my life. I don't need anything else. I need like a small shack to live in with some amount of internet. And I'm just gonna live off tacos for the rest of my life in Mexico. I would be charged more for it though. Why would I be charged more for it? for being American. Look, I may be an American, but I'm pretty ethnically ambiguous. There were people when I was in like middle school, high school who thought I was some type of Hispanic. You gotta remember, I may be an American, but I don't look American. I'm not white, so I won't be upcharged. So just think I'm like a really illiterate Mexican person if I legally immigrate. Chino give you a good price. Honestly, people call me Chino, give me a good price on tacos. Those are people I would consider friends. I'd rather be called Chino and given good price for tacos than like being upcharged and being called a dirty American or something. But again, I have been confused for like various different races in when I was younger. I've always been kind of ethnically ambiguous. There were some people who thought I was Mexican, so never know. Maybe they'll just think I'm like a illiterate Mexican person who can't speak the language and they'll just give me a standard price. You never know. I'm a what is it? I'm a chameleon. I can blend in with any race. How? I don't know, man. People just saw me. They're like, "Oh, he can't be Asian. His skin's too dark." Because my skin's also pretty dark for just generally. It also gets real dark in the summer. And then I also don't have the monolids. I don't have like I have the layered eyelids that all those Korean people get surgery for. There are no brown Asians. Yeah, there are no brown. Everyone knows that if you're Asian, you're obviously paler than death itself, and like 90 pounds soaking wet. This is the Asian stereotype, you know? The, so, and the thing is, it wouldn't even be like white people getting me confused for like it wouldn't even be like a white person misidentifying my race. It would just be like other Asian people. They're like, "Are you Asian?" He's like, "Yeah." I'd say, "Yeah," and they're like, "Are you sure you're Asian?" I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Is Chinita mean Chinese? I'm assuming it does. So you're saying that yes, but cute. Are you implying that Chinese people aren't cute, Roy? Are you being extra racist today? So you're saying that Mexican people thought that you look Chinese, and then like Asian and Chinese people told me that I would look Mexican. Oh my god, we're just opposites. I'm assuming the ta and the ita and then ito is the diminutive to make it cuter. Yes, I knew it. My skills of etymological analysis. Like, god damn it. All right. How have I failed that jump 18 times? Back here. Jump. I will make it through the sewers. I will make it through the sewers. Yep. A picture of what? Oh. Let's see, what happened when I was born? When I was born too yellow. I think me and both of my sisters, we were all born too yellow or something. So they had to like put us in a special light so that like we wouldn't be jaundiced as babies. So I don't know what that means for me. But I was born much too yellow. I think that might be bad. Why is my Wi-Fi not connecting? Oh, well, John, this is not a good thing to have. I'm going to be real. I've seen a lot of Chinese babies in my lifetime. You don't look like a Chinese baby. You were a cute baby for sure, but you don't look like a Chinese baby. I've seen a lot of Chinese babies coming from a family of Asian people. You don't look like a Chinese baby. I don't think the nurses. They just said you look. Wait, what? I'm gonna go email your nurses. I'm gonna get their contact info. Be like, this small child, not a Chinese baby. As a Chinese baby expert, not a Chinese baby. Oh no, no, no. I know a thing or two about Chinese babies. You know, I was once a Chinese baby as well. What did I look like? I had fat cheeks and very little hair, and like I said, my skin was too yellow. They put me in the light. And then one time when I was a child, not a child, when I was a top, not really top, when I was a baby, I think it was for like Thanksgiving or something, or where the Americans roast the turkey. They put me in the turkey pan and took a picture of me in the oven or something. Oven. Is that just the default nickname for just any person? Well, they didn't put me in the oven with the oven on. It was like a picture that my family took, and all the aunts and uncles were there. You want to see that? I can't find the picture. I don't know where it is. They're like, yeah, back 300 years ago, we took a picture and we put him in the oven. Why'd you do that? It's like, it was funny. It's like, what if the oven was on and I was roasted alive as a baby? It's like, that wouldn't have been funny, would it? And like, well, it wasn't, and you're fine now, so why are you crying? Like, maybe you shouldn't have put me in the oven then. Scars, psychological scars, you know? It was, you can't even say it was funny. This was like 100 years before you were alive. What if they forgot to turn the oven off and I was roasted alive as a child? It would have been a tragic accident that would have made headlines everywhere. Small child roasted alive and picture gone wrong. I can see the headlines now. I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. I'd be roasted like a turkey in a 350-degree oven. It was worth it. Should I try recreating that picture? Should I see if I can fit in an oven now? Swaddle myself in like baby clothes, put myself in an oven, take a picture, make sure the oven's off. That'd be an idea. Shot a picture. Aish. What other funny childhood pictures are there? My parents, they had this big camcorder, like in the old days, to record moments of me and my sisters when we were young. And there's like one where my older sister licks my head for no reason. And then every single time I get together with my family to watch them during like holidays or whatever, it's always me sleeping. Whenever I was like in one of these home movies from when I was a toddler, I'm just sleeping in them. And then there's one where I'm like crying under a table and my mom is filming me and she's asking me like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I'm just holding the leg of the table and crying hysterically. I still don't know what that was about. I don't know why they filmed it, honestly, too. That seems like a bad thing to film. Or like not a bad thing, but that's like a why did my parents film me crying? From what? From you? Why am I preventing the world from seeing me as a small child crying under a table? I'm sorry. I don't want my most vulnerable childhood moments exposed for the world to see. Maybe I was crying about like, I don't know. Maybe I was crying about like about like the fact that there will never be world peace. Maybe I came to some starting realization as like a 2-year-old kid. It's like, The nature of man is too evil, and we will never achieve true peace and freedom. We will always be living shackled by our sense of the social contract, and we can never be truly free. I don't know. I'm also, what else do I do on those videos? I'm also just always carrying around a bag of like Cheerios to just munch on. Honestly, like child me knew what was good. I was always either sleeping or munching on Cheerios, and honestly, like 80 years in the future when I'm in the retirement home, I too would always like to be either sleeping or some munching on some Cheerios. It's like something you're yapping about since what the greedy nature of mankind and how true peace is unachievable due to the inherent flaws of the human race. My bad. My bad that like the more things change, the more things stay the same, and that those with power are oftentimes the least deserving of it. My bad that the people who truly deserve power are oftentimes the people who want it the least. The people the most responsible out there among us are the ones most fit for leadership are always decline the leadership roles, except for like Cincinnatus, of course. My bad. But anyways, when I'm 80 years old, when I'm or 800 years old and I'm in the nursing home, I want to do like what I was doing when I was a kid, napping and munching on Cheerios and crying under tables. I've never been to like a senior citizens home, but when I do eventually go into one, I would like a good table to cry under. That's like a hard requirement for me. Ay, ay, ay. There. 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 I have my goals set, alright? I know what I want in life. After I retire from investing all of my stocks into the lottery, liquidating all my funds and investing in lottery tickets, and I retire and I live a life of carefreeness, and it's time for me to go into assisted living, I want a big bag of Cheerios. I want a nurse to clean the saliva from my mouth whenever I sleep, and I just like pass out on the chair. I want someone to change my adult diaper as well. You need to change it well as well. What? You're like 90 years old and your jaw gets weak and you start drooling all over yourself when you sleep, all right? It's not that weird. Aging is a gross, messy process. I'm aware of the what happens to people as they age. I'm aware what happens, and I want to make sure that my body is well taken care of when I'm aging. My mind will still be there, but my mind also wants to take naps at 90,000 years old and eat Cheerios and cry under tables and not have to tend to like any of the other bodily needs, like wiping the saliva from my mouth when I'm sleeping. It's a human thought. What are you gonna do when you get old, Roy? You're gonna just like you're just gonna not nap and just not gonna sleep wherever you want with your bag of Cheerios? Old people have life figured out, man. Or some old people do. There are other old people who are like crazy and like conspiracy theorists and go around driving cars and shouting stuff. You won't be old? That's what everyone says. Everyone gets old. There's like Benjamin Franklin that said that there's two inescapable things, death and taxes. And I guess you could escape being old, but like, why would you want to escape being old? There's no shame in being old. There's a way to stop being old. You're right. They're going to invent anti-aging technology, and you're going to be the first human experiment, and it's going to go fantastically, right? Too long? Oh, shit. I'm all the way back at the beginning. So what's your plan, then? How are you going to escape being old? Enlighten me. If you have some secret magic by which to reverse the aging process, by all means, do share. Do share with the class. What did you bring to show and tell today, Roy? Oh, you bought the secret to eternal youth. Would you like to share it with the class? Are you going to get all of your cells replaced with young cells like every 2 years, and that way your cells will remain forever young and you won't be able, Twitch TOS won't let you. Oh no, you're going to do the KMS maneuver. You can't do the KMS maneuver. What are you gonna do with the you can't do the KMS maneuver. I'm assuming that's what you implied, unless there's like another thing. The KMS maneuver is a secret tech limited only to the most arcane scholars and people who are, I don't know. No, Roy, I curse you. You will grow old and you will enjoy the process. You will watch as youth fades from your face and you are forced to confront your own mortality. Just as every other human has done before you. Or most other humans have done before you. The KMS maneuver is a too advanced and dark art for one such as yourself. Oh. Jump. 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 Oh, shit. Jump. Oh, shit. My click's getting bad. I feel like I'm getting worse the longer I play. Am I losing my concentration? No, it can't be. Go here. 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 Ayya. Here. Here. I can't be losing my touch yet. I still have so much more to go. Oh. This can't be it. I'm gonna make it. I'm going to make it. In here, back. A little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Too long, too long. Alright. Almost back. Almost back to like the sewers where I belong. I still don't know what the entire thought process is when whoever designed this road was like, we're gonna, oh shit, we're gonna put the sewers right above the forest. I'm not pressing for long enough anymore. I'm losing it. My magic touch is gone. Not that I had one in the first place, but maybe. Oh. Oh, too far. Go here. Oh, shit. We'll go down, and then we'll go back up. We go down to go up. That is the secret here. Oh. It's 2 a.m. I'm so tired. I've played for 3 hours and 48 minutes, and I beat the first section. I don't know how many more sections there are. I think I'm only 10% of the way through, but my mind is melting. I will not let this game beat me. I will conquer this game, even if it costs me my sanity. Crazy, I know. 4 hours for getting through the very first. This is tantamount to like the tutorial section where it's teaching you the mechanics and not even everything else. Save and exit. Yes, I know. Oh my god. I don't know what next stream's gonna be. You see, it tells me right here there's a smoking hot babe at the top. That's why I do it, so I can see the babe. I could just look up pictures of the babe online, and I would probably get something that's akin to like softcore pornography of the babe in Jump King. But that wouldn't be satisfying. I need to work for my pixelated girl picture at the top of this mountain. I am exhausted though. I can't believe I played this game for 4 hours and made so little progress. At least I got a lot of practice about how to finish the first portions. So what else am I going to do this week? I don't know. I didn't really stream last week because I was sick. I think I had either food poisoning, the flu, or norovirus. I don't know, but it wasn't pretty and it felt terrible. But probably stream at some point. Maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think the rest of this week is kind of busy for me. I don't know. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. I'll see you whatever next time. Good night.